G'day mate. So I run 4 YouTube channels, and in this video, I'm going to explain my intentions and plans for all 4, including abandoning one of them. So first, let me just explain what each channel is for and what their original goal and intentions were when I created them. The main channel, CringyGull, was created to make entertaining videos of what I get up to in Minecraft. Cringy Chords is my music channel, and that was created to upload separate music videos that I make for some of my videos. So like I make Mossy Moss, I put that on the Cringy Chords channel. I make other songs, I put it on Cringy Chords as its own separate video. Cringy Life was created to make vlogs of what I'm getting up to in life, and 2 Cringy was created to just dump anything else I feel like making a video about. So like maybe I want to make a video about another game. I made videos about Lego Fortnite on that channel, or like exploring some mods and stuff, which I kind of just do on the main channel now. Or just exploring, like, I don't know, I made a tier list of hardcore episodes that I've done. So those are my 4 main channels. And now that you understand the context of where I'm coming from, let me explain some thoughts I've had for these channels for the last few months. The thing is, running one YouTube channel is a lot of work. Anyone who's tried to do it seriously and take it seriously to turn it into a job or a business, you'll understand it is not just a matter of pressing record and then just walk around. Like, it's a lot of work. You gotta come up with ideas, and then you gotta make a script for that idea, and then you gotta record like 50 hours of footage for that idea sometimes, and then you gotta edit through all of that footage, you gotta make a thumbnail, you gotta upload it, and then you gotta read hate comments about how you harvested carrots wrong. Yeah, no, I was kind of being a little bit dramatic there, but the work is a lot. There is a lot of work. It's crazy. And so running 4 channels is pretty silly of me to start 4 channels. I guess I started that when I was still very fresh to the space, and I was feeling very inspired. I was like, oh, I want to have a music channel so I can upload my music videos. And I was like, oh, actually, I also want to have like a live channel so I can upload vlogs and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I want to have a second channel because my friend Navi has a second channel and he makes really cool content on it, and I want to do the same thing as him. And so I was just like juggling 4 channels at a time, and maybe it worked for a couple weeks, but pretty soon I was only uploading on the main channel and not really any of the other channels anymore. And so I am going to abandon one of these channels. And that channel I'm going to abandon is the one that has been the most dead for the longest time. And that is the Cringy Life channel. I know some of you really love the Cringy Life channel. You really love getting just some authentic content of CringyGull just out talking about whatever he's up to, or making a vlog of him doing something. The thing is, I haven't uploaded to this channel in months. And the reason why is because I guess it's just, there's a few things that just stop me from wanting to record. I don't know, I feel like I'm more comfortable being on camera when I'm being silly and goofy rather than trying to be serious. And the Cringy Life channel is meant to be serious. I do like sharing my life with you guys. I do love talking about real stuff, but I kind of just do that in live streams anyway, and I have a lot more fun doing it in live streams. For some reason, just, I guess, the Cringy Life channel, I just found kind of hard to do. I am definitely going to still be sharing my life with you though, just in a different way. I'm going to be sharing my life on the main channel, especially in live streams when people ask me, hey, what are you up to? Or hey, what was your childhood like? Or like, hey, this and that. I can talk about it in my live streams easy. And then sometimes I might talk about it in my videos. Like if I'm, I don't know, doing a time-lapse of me building, I could say, hey, by the way, guys, I just went on this trip and it was awesome and I had a great time. Anyway, back on with the video. Like just kind of casually, kind of just talking about my life in the videos like that. And if I'm feeling inspired to make a vlog of like doing a project or something, like moving into my studio or setting something up in my studio, or I don't know, some sort of vlog of some sort where I do something specific rather than just sit down and talk about something random, or I mean, I guess I could do that, talk about something random. Anyway, I'm just gonna basically migrate the Cringy Life channel that I haven't uploaded on for months across my other 2 channels, the CringyGull channel and the 2 Cringy channels. It's kind of just gonna be merged into those 2 channels. But there are some things I need to clarify for my main channel. You see, while I was traveling recently, I decided to schedule this video to release while I was gone, because I was scared that I'd, like, I don't know, get heaps of people being mean to me or something about it. But basically, I shared what was called my testimony. If you don't know what a testimony is, that is the word that Christians like to use to explain the story of how they came to faith. The story of what made them decide to follow Jesus. And that sparked something very special in my community. I've always felt pretty scared to share my faith on my YouTube channel. Like when I first created it, I was kind of in a place where my faith wasn't the strongest, and I was kind of just like afraid that if I said anything, like people would hate me for even just mentioning that I was a Christian, or if I had a live stream webcam and there's like theology books in the background, people would be like, oh, no, CringyGull is a Christian. I must never watch him again and everyone will hate him. That's what my fear was, especially when YouTube became my career. It was like, well, if I talk about my faith, then I'm risking my livelihood. But I just need to remember that Jesus is my livelihood. He is the source of my life. And if my channel ever dies, Jesus will continue to live and provide for me everything I need. But that being said, people really don't seem to mind too much. Like, sure, some people might be annoyed, but most people actually really appreciate me coming out and talking about what really matters to me and who I am as a person. Because if you haven't realized, this is actually like the most important thing to me in my entire life, which is why I just can't help but talk about Jesus. However, some people might be thinking that my channel is going to be a theology channel from now on. The CringyGull channel is going to be all about the Bible. CringyGull's always going to be making videos about Jesus and specifically Jesus. And some of you might think, oh no, this is bad, Cringy's not going to make fun, entertaining videos anymore. And others of you might be thinking, heck yes, I want Cringy to make a theology channel. Well, I'm just going to be upfront and say, why is it lagging so much? What the heck? Hey, what's happening? Lag, excuse me. And I just want to be upfront and saying I'm not turning the CringyGull channel into a theology channel. I'm just starting to be more open with my life and sharing more about my life. That's what I'm doing. The main channel's original purpose and goal was to make videos of what I get up to in Minecraft. That hasn't changed. I'm just getting more personal now. And might occasionally make a dedicated video to talk about my life, like other YouTubers do. You see people like Mumbo Jumbo who just makes like a video where he just talks about everything he's been up to in his life. And Mumbo Jumbo was actually one of the inspirations as to why I started this channel. But I still want to keep the exact same vibe that the channel has carried over the last few years, and that's the silly seagull sausage vibe. The only thing that's changing is that you, as a viewer, are starting to get to know me as a real life person a bit more. I could go down the road of just turning this into a business and never talk about anything personal. I just make silly builds and then, I don't know, make AI generated content and it's all business and money, and that's just not what I want to do at all. I first created, why is the lag coming back? I first created this channel as a hobby. And yes, it is a business to an extent these days. Like, yes, I do sell things. I do make money off of this. It is what I do as a 9 to 5, but I still want to think of it as a hobby, as a fun thing that I do. And I want it to be a creative thing I do, and not just doing this to just suck money out of people and just try and make a big amount of money. And I mean, I didn't even monetize the testimony video because it's not about that. That's not what I want. I want it to get personal. And I want it to get meaningful. Maybe one day I'll create a separate channel that's dedicated to talking about my faith and make video essays about certain faith things. But that would mean I'd have to compromise the amount of time I dedicate to the CringyGull channel again. I'm convinced that right now, I just need to be focusing on the CringyGull channel, on making my usual silly videos where I goof off and do silly stuff. And whenever I feel it's appropriate, I might talk about my faith and life. But for the most part, CringyGull channel is not really changing. It's just getting more personal. Cringy Life channel is going to spread out across the CringyGull and 2 Cringy channel. And Cringy Chords is just going to keep doing the exact same thing it was doing. I love you guys lots. It's so good to be back. I'm going to be making some epic content for December. I'll see you soon.